mean, to be honest, I think the question you're asking is how I first linked up with them on a musical level. But I'll tell you, the first time I met any member of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony was, I think it was 2000, something like that. Krayzie Bone was at DJ Unique. He used to have a store. I forget where it was. Maybe it was out in Inglewood. I forget exactly where it was. It was in LA though. And he had a record store. And Krayzie Bone was there signing autographs of Thug on the Line. It was when Thug on the Line first came out. And I was doing my art thing back then. I was young. I was 14 years old. And I made a Bone Thugs-n-Harmony comic book. And I went and gave it to Krayzie. He told me he lived in the same city I lived in at the time. So I had gotten his phone number. And I called him up, never got in touch with him. Come to find out, he was watching my public access show where I was doing, I had a hip hop public access show, but that was years later. I started rapping in school and, little crowds would gather and they had me rap for them, and I was doing started writing my own shit instead of just reciting other rappers' shit. My philosophy then was if you could rap Bone shit, you could rap anyone's shit. And then the next time I had met Bone, it was the Wicked Wonka tour. One of my homie David Littman at the time, we went to Wicked Wonka was with ICP and Tech Nine, and Killer Priest and Cottonmouth Kings, and Bone Thugs was there. Busy and Flesh weren't there though. I still remember Krayzie got that Steelers jersey on, and I seen Wish standing. Wish was standing in the back of the crowd. He was not even on stage. This is before Bone went on. And I was like, "Hey man, you want to smoke a blunt?" I asked Wish, and Wish was like, "Yeah, after the show." David thought he left his car unlocked. He was tripping. So after Bone performed, we didn't even stay. ICP was headlining. We didn't even stay there, and we bounced. So I didn't even get to do that. Then fast forward to 2007. This is what I think y'all are talking about when you say, how did I meet Bone Thugs-n-Harmony? 2007, at this point, the CNO was already popping. CNO was already off the ground, and all the pressures of life coming at you full force as an adult. And I wasn't so up to date on everything Bone was up to as a fan from back in the day, because I had so much going on, in my personal life and with my own career, what I was doing musically at the time and with CNO. And my homie Fat Johnny, was like, "Hey man, busy putting out this new album, A Song for You," and he's doing an autograph signing. Over here was I forget, it wasn't too far, an hour away from where we were at. Something like that. I was like, "All right, cool, let's go." He's like, "Hey, Johnny's like, can you give me a ride?" Because he knew, I'm also a fan. So I'm like, yeah, I'll give you a ride. I'll get a chance. I just thought I was just gonna get to meet Busy, maybe say what's up to him, get a picture with him. I was standing in line. I remember Busy had a green shirt on when he just started growing his hair back out from when he shaved it bald, and he was like, when I got up to the front, he kind of tilted his head for a second, and he was like, "Hey man, you remind me of my brother." That was the first thing he said to me, just, I don't know, based off sight, maybe an aura, a vibe, what have you. I was also amazed because the reputation I was hearing of Busy from the media was not the Busy I met that day. You hear Busy wild, he was a 100%, put together. So I was like, man, that's what they saying about him is bullshit. Anyway, so we met the very next day. We recorded our first song together. The funny thing is that footage, we made a video for it too. That footage, that recording is gone. I can't find it. There's a little behind the scenes of it floating around, but that shit is gone. Like, you know, the dude who filmed it ran off with it. The recording of it, God knows where it is. We went to Busy's hotel room, you know, with Hines. We brought his little laptop, a little microphone. We set up a studio in Busy's hotel room and just rocked it out. Then, shortly after, we recorded a second song together. And then that's when we spoke about, hey man, like, fuck it, we doing these songs, might as well do a whole record. And that's when the Armageddon trilogy was born. And we started shooting videos, doing records, you know. He's become one of the best friends anyone could ever ask for. You know, Busy has always been there for me, no matter what, for a long ass time now. And I've seen him do so many selfless acts for others. That, like, someone who's made it to the heights in the music industry that he has and still has such a genuine soul and genuine spirit. And I think that's one thing that kind of drew us together is what's in here. You know what I mean? We both had, I think, hearts pointed in that direction, you know, of helping others. And what he's done for me is tremendous, and I'd like to think that I've, you know, been there for him if you know, times were where he would need such a thing as well, you know. But yeah, that's how I met Bone. That's how it all happened, you know. From then on, Busy introduced me to Lay and Flesh, and then, you know, it was like a year after that, I eventually met Cray, you know, and then he remembered, oh shit, you from back in the day, da da da. But yeah, so when people ask me how did I meet Bone, I like to really say that autograph signing that Busy was at, because although I met some Bone members previously to that, you know what I mean, I don't think you're asking how did I meet them, like take a picture and go my way. I think what you're asking is how did I really connect. So that's the answer. You know what I mean? And it's been a beautiful ride ever since. We have so much more. I like to think that it's just beginning. You know, me and Busy went on that beautiful tour last year. If it wasn't for the damn virus, we would have been doing it again. And we just got so much more coming up that makes everything in the past look so small compared to what's ahead, which is going to be so large. So I would just say, tune in. Tune the fuck in. To criminalnation.org.